guest on your podcast. So, I'm actually going to tell you about loneliness versus not being okay with just being with yourself. Even though someone actually gave me their story, so I don't think I want to read their story. So, I'll give y'all a tidbit of it. Y'all know that people that's lonely, struggle with overcoming the emotion, even in circumstances where they're surrounded by people, right? So, it goes like, I'm going to actually use myself. I'm going to actually, because, I guess some people can relate. Some people might not be able to relate with this. But I struggle with loneliness, but not with loneliness like in I feel alone if people are not around me. No, not that loneliness. I feel lonely like within me. Like sometimes I get really lonely within me. Like I feel like I'm the only person. Like I feel like no one understands that, how it is to, because I can be around a bunch of people and still, if I get overwhelmed or my anxiety go to the roof, I start to feel like this loneliness inside. Or I can be with a person and all of a sudden I feel like the person is not in the room and it's just me. So it's more of like I feel like I'm just alone by myself. And the reason why I feel this way is because I've been alone. When my mother first had me, like I was her only child for so many years before she had my other siblings. And I don't mean like 1 or 2 years or 3 or 4 years. Try 16 years of being her only child. So because I was her only child for so long, it caused me to have like this loneliness inside of me. Not like being alone, but loneliness inside of me. And only certain people can understand what I'm talking about because certain people actually feel this. So, for the people who actually let's ask this question. Do y'all feel that being alone is the same as loneliness? Because loneliness comes from a period of time without interaction with other people. When a person suffers from loneliness, it's often due to a major life change that affects the regular routine or relationship. So it's basically like chronic loneliness. We struggle to overcome emotions, even in certain circumstances. Even if we're surrounded by other people. Say, for example, right? I'm at a party. We all partying. It can be me, my family, whoever, my friends, and all of a sudden they're talking to me, and for some reason in the room I feel like I'm that only person in that room. Or when I'm in a relationship and I'm interacting with my partner, like my husband or something, and if he is not reacting the way I feel he should react, or if he's making everything just about him, then I feel lonely. Like, why is I wasting my time? Like, I'm the only one who's there, because I'm the only one listening to what I'm saying, and I'm the only one feeling how I'm feeling. Now, so even though we may have like good relationships with friends, families, and other members, we prefer to be alone. It's just how it is. Like, I prefer to be alone. I like my quiet time. I like my time where I could just listen to my music, like, because I love music, or I can read, or if I'm watching certain shows, I'd rather for me just be alone at that time so I can do these things. But I'm going to also tell y'all how to kind of deal with it. And I'm not going to basically contradict what I'm about to say, because even though I'm telling y'all this, I want y'all to understand, how can you deal with being lonely. So you can spend time alone, but engage in a hobby, or do a skill you want to learn. Spend your alone time watching TV, like I just said, or reading a book. You could exercise, just enjoy that moment. Go, nature, outdoors. Treat yourself to the spa, a hot bath, an afternoon nap. These are things you actually can do. So it will, it can work for you. Because, like I said, music, reading, sometimes watching shows works for me. It works for me when I'm just feeling that loneliness. So these are things you can do. And I'd like to thank you for listening to my podcast. Please give a 5-star review on Podbean, Apple speakers. Wherever you listen to podcasts, I appreciate it. You'll come here at sp76675@gmail.com. Follow me at son.ia9795 Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube. Go to my website, actpp.podcast/wordpress.com. Go to my son's Instagram sound. Follow him. He have an album out on Apple. Album out on Apple and Spotify. Please follow Miss Carr. She have her own affirmation podcast, TJVUCLAIN, Black Girl in Orange, King's Flex on SoundCloud, and Female Reformed in New York. And have a blessed night.